Hello, here is a how-to video of a full body strength workout using whatever you have. Resistance bands, dumbbells, BOSU, kettlebells, whatever you have, grab it. So first exercise is going to be, I'll just use my resistance band because that's what I have here. You're going to do a plie squat with a resistance band raise or a dumbbell or a BOSU ball if you have it. So plie squat, legs are nice and wide, toes are pointed out at a 45-degree angle. So with a plie squat, you sink straight down, okay? So normally with a squat, we're sticking our hips back, not with the plie squat, okay? The plie squat, I really want you to focus on squeezing inner thighs to come up, okay? So start with arms down. We're gonna squat down, raise. Squat down, raise. So if you have dumbbells, same thing. Just bring it up, okay? All right, so if you have only light dumbbells and you're not feeling the raise, go ahead, come all the way up. Or what you can do is hold here and raise up. So you have a constant contraction on those shoulder muscles. Okay, that's an option as well. All right, we have wood chops. So grab dumbbells. You can grab a resistance band. You can do that as well. You're gonna do 10 each side. So I'll just do with a resistance band. So again, I'm just gonna keep my arms apart. So there's constant tension on the band. And I'm gonna do a nice big chopping motion right to left. Okay, keeping my core tight. And I'm ending on the outside of my left leg. Okay, and now I'm doing the same thing left to right. Okay, ending on the outside of my right leg. Okay, keeping the core nice and tight. So focus is shoulders and core. All right, you have a single arm row to a kickback. Again, you can do this with dumbbells or a band, okay? So band, right foot forward, left foot back, okay? I'm gonna bend my right knee. So my body is straight from my shoulders down to the back of my left foot. So I'm gonna do a big row. Elbow stays nice and close to my side. I'm gonna release. Nope, never mind, I'm not gonna release. I'm gonna keep the elbow up and then I'm gonna kick back. And then I release, release. So I have row, kick back, release, release. Okay, repeat on the opposite side. So if you have a dumbbell, you're just doing the same thing. Row, kick back, release, release. Okay, that is 12 each side. Then you're gonna do a reverse lunge with either a reverse or with a resistance band curl or a dumbbell curl. So if you are doing with a dumbbell, or if you're doing with a resistance band, you're gonna wanna keep it all on one side. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lunge on my left, lunge on my right, curl on my left. So I'm putting the band on the bottom of my left foot. Okay, so I'm gonna step back with my right leg into my lunge and then curl. Lunge, curl, lunge, curl. You can also do static if you need a modification. So you're just lunging, curling, lunging, curling. So you're pressing through the heel of your left leg, okay? Lunge, curl, keeping the body tall. So you've got 12 each side, I'm sorry. Then you have resistance band. So here's kind of your leg glute circuit here. You have taps, 20 total. Then you have a 30-second squat hold, okay? So here's what it'll look like. So you're gonna do, stay on the right leg. You'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way up to 20, okay? Then you're gonna hold a squat for 30 seconds, okay? So you can be all the way down here, or you can have just a slight bend in the knees, okay? Then, so if we're imagining we're in the center of a clock, when we tap out with our right leg, we're tapping out to 3 o'clock, okay? Now I want you to tap back and at an angle, so think between 4 and 5 on the clock, okay? So we're tapping back, 20, okay? Then hold a squat, okay? Then you're gonna tap back, straight back, think 6 o'clock on the clock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way up to 20. That's all on the right leg. Hold a squat. Then you repeat on the left leg. So again, if we're still on a clock, you're doing 9 o'clock, straight out to the side. Okay, then we're angling back. So think between 7 and 8. Okay, and then straight back, that's still 6 o'clock. Okay, adding in those 30-second squat holds in between. Okay, if you want to hold on to some dumbbells or a BOSU or anything like that, go for it. Then you're going to repeat that on the opposite leg. Then what you are going to do is you're going to bring it down to plank for a little bit of arm and core work. So you don't need the band for this. Obviously, it's going to amp it up. So you can either bring the band out to the side or out in front. I will let you choose, okay? So you can tap out, tap out, tap out, tap out. You can do this from your knees. Oh, you can't even see. Okay, tap, 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 tap. And then you're gonna do plank to pike. You won't need your band for this, unless you want to just keep it on your hands just for that added little oomph. You're gonna start in a plank. You can see. So start in a plank, then you're going to lift your hips into a pike hold. Okay? Come back down to plank, back up to pike. So when you are lifting those hips, coming into that pike position, I want you to imagine that I am standing right behind you. You have a string attached to your belly button coming through on your back, on your spine. So I want you to imagine that when you lift those hips, that I am pulling that string. So I am lifting the hips up with the string. So that belly button goes in all the way as far back as it can go. And then as you lower back into the plank, it nice and slow releases, but never fully releases because you still need the core contracted during your plank, okay? So string on the belly button, someone is pulling, tucking in, tucking in, tucking in, nice and slow, releasing, 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 but not all the way, okay? So you have 12 of those. And then you are gonna complete 3 rounds of that. Enjoy.